Hello, everybody. The astro gravitational report. It's kind of like a rough one, but it is what it is. You can't change what it is, what's going on. You can't control planets, you can't control gravitations, you can't control anything except your own attitude towards the things. For today's I spoke about a few days about that this time will come. That is the time when Venus has to take a deep breath within love and go from in and go deeply from within. She's gonna go through transformations. She's gonna go down through the things, and then she's gonna come out as a queen, and a queen that she's gonna be proud of herself. But she's a princess, though, and in order for the princess, she's gonna need a wisdom, a visions for. This is a iguana that brings the wisdom to it. We are going to have by sometimes at the end of the month when Venus is going to go through what the sun went through it. We're going to have the divine guidance first from Neptune, and then Pluto's going to comes in to finish the transformations of the visions of what Venus is going to receive as internal understanding about love and being a royal, being responsible, and be a real queen, real situations for it. Hi, Erica. Thank you for coming to the chat. Um, have some charts for you so you guys can understand that this is a really a spiritual work. You to understand the spiritual part within the astrology, and I will show you exactly what's going to happen today. Currently, it's 9 o'clock, 19 minutes. I've been seeing 0909. I've been seeing at 0848 and so on and so on numbers for. But here, what that is, okay. Uh, let's go back to this situation. All right. As you see it first, okay, we'll point out right here so you can see the watching the movements. We're going to have the MC and the moon, which is they're coming together at Leo. All right, they're walking that, they're bringing the wisdom. This is your intuition and also represents the mother from within you, understanding about mother or how you view the mother generally in life. But she's walking into the path of the queen. So she wants to meet the king, which is in Virgo. Pay attention that this is at 11 o'clock this morning. Okay, some are going to be a little bit different, but pretty much is the same for the day. Okay, so with an hour later, all right, we're talking about it's 12 o'clock p.m. All right, you see that the MC is connecting with Venus, that is in Leo at the 15 degrees. As you pay attention, right in here, you see this intense energy, actually. And we are having from Jupiter, who is down below here, which is in the fifth house, he's retrograde. He is sending this trine energy towards Venus. This is going to be the time you are going to go through internal processes. And those internal processes, they're going to be telling you, here we go, take a deep breath. We are going to put you through hell to become what you need to. We are going to help you to transform, but you need to understand that transformation is for good from within you. You are responsible for this kingdom. You are a preparing to be a queen, but for this, you have to go and break you down to build you back up, because what you've been built is not the right thing. You cannot be the queen. You have to break down everything. And just an hour later, we're talking about this is happening today here. As guys watching it, that's at 12 o'clock up here. Okay. As soon as the MC moves into the king, all right, that is the sun. We do not have that support anymore to Venus. Okay. Venus is going to be on her pretty much own. From now on, she's going to be visited by the queen, and she's going to be having aspects with the ascendant and the MC for quite a while, period, until she comes here at around 23rd, 24th degree of Leo. Okay, deep transformations, powerful transformations, and that begins today. I give you a gravitational report that this is coming. You guys know about it. It's not like you don't. You might feel a lot of intense energies about missing love, or you missed out on love, or you screwing up on love. Now you're going to understand why. Now you're going to dive deep from within. You may going to feel like people don't love you. They don't love themselves. That's what the situation will be. You're going to learn, dive from within you about the love. To remind you that if you have something in the four zodiac signs of Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, and Leo, this energy is going to be intense because that is a squarings that's coming from the North Node and Uranus. There could be a sudden changes. There could be a sudden situations, sudden changes within mood, sudden changes of going up and down. A lot of intense energy, but you need to understand that this energy is because we have to clear out an ancestry misunderstandings that within us about love. Okay, they didn't fix that, but we are here to do our corrections, not to judge anyone here, but to do a corrections from within us. That's what this transformation will be. The understanding, not judging, but the need for correction. Need to understand that something has to come out of the darkness and show it into the light. That it can't bring this old ancestry crap into the current situations, because the ancestor didn't get to this place, but we are in a way to go to this place. We are want to have this internal happiness. We want to have this internal love. We want to give everyone this internal love. We want to our kingdom, our earth to be happy. But before that, we have to be happy. We have to understand what the queen within us is. And this is the moment when the queen has to become the slave, to understand the life from slavery all the way up into a queen, all that realm, to understand what that everything is from within, not to have a prejudice, not to have discriminations, not to have anything, because she is the queen. That make her the queen of the soul. That is going to be this event today, and I'm going to go right now and go over through the daily routine to tell you what's going to happen within today, and hopefully find you in a good position, a good life. I will be traveling today. There will be no live chat to the main channel, but I'll be on the Facebook if you emergency need something for it. To remind you, I'll be driving. But yes, you guys can reach out in case something going on from within you. All right, guys. So very beautiful. Actually, this is a very beautiful explanations of this energy, because we have the water that it's here. We have the sun. There it's the fire from within. We have the earth. Okay, and we are having the life represents from within you. You look at it, the iguana, like they're scary animals, but they actually are very smart. and they know how to approach you. You not to be afraid of them. So basically, facing your fears from within you. So, all right. So at 7 o'clock, we are going to have the ascendant in Virgo. It's going to be at 9 degrees for divine energies with Jupiter. It's about you will grow. You will getting from within you. The MC is together with Mars, that it's in Gemini. Mars is not very happy on Gemini. You probably feel this intensity. There is a lot of conflict still between Mars and the Sun from within you. That's like, hey, King, what did you do? Why screw up my life? Okay, I'm the warrior here, and now we got to clean up the mess. There's a lot of internal conflict within the masculine energies in here. The moon, it's about to approach Leo. She's exiting Cancer, and she's training Neptune, which is she's getting this intuition of like, what should I tell Venus? What should I tell the princess that goes on to her? What I need to help her to change, to transform? What happened in there? Let's heal. Let's look at it in this. However, the Venus is already put into the dungeon. That's it. That is the sleeping queen that is in the dungeon. That's it. She's up in the tower, and she is going through a transformation. So at 8 o'clock, the energy is going to change. The ascendant is approaching Mercury. A lot of needs for communications. A lot of communications come from the divine. A lot of energies are approaching with all this. They are coming. You're going to feel like communications. I need to finish this. I need to finish that. I need to do this. I need to do that. Venus right now, it's into sixth hour with the MC. She feels like something's coming. She knows something's coming. And MC is a trine with Saturn. It is about karmic lessons. She knows that she needs to go and do this. It is about her karma. That's what I said. And some of you, if you don't know what your North Node is, go and figure that out. If you need help, reach out to me. I'm going to do out of charge or anything, just to see your North Node. I can give you a message. Not a big deal. Takes like 2-3 minutes to do that. But understanding what your North Node is. Okay, because now Saturn is teaching you about the North Node. What do you need to do in life in general? So in your chart, the North Node, that's what you need to look in there for you. This Pluto is going to be powerful. Same thing as yesterday. He hasn't moved as much. He's a very slow mover, but he's very intense. You might feel a lot of dense within the energy, a lot of intensified energy for good though, not for the bad, for the good positions. The intense energies are more from Neptune, that is in a position with Mercury. You don't see point of communications and understanding, which is that's what the current energies are. And you don't understand that. You don't get into this position of there is no growth. There is no point of even do things from within. This is a energy you need to understand is a retrograde. To look at the communications in the back, because both Jupiter and Neptune are retrograde. That's what they say. Don't communicate about the past. Look from within you before you do something. Okay. So at 9 o'clock, a lot of intense energy for the ascendant is in Libra. It's opposing Jupiter and Neptune, but it's sextile the moon, and it's trining Pluto. Also, it's trining Mars. It's supporting Mars. That is in Gemini. This is an energy within the air about finally positive change. Something has to be changed. If something has to crumble to dust, to be crumble to dust. Okay, that is the toxic part within the masculine energies that needs to be fixed. That is because of the square between Mars and the Sun. that they are, one it's in Virgo, the other one it's in Gemini. That intense square is internal fights from within you. The warrior that wants to change, and the queen, the king that doesn't know what to do. He's basically clueless because of Saturn. It's opposing the sun. It's like, what do? You learning karmic lessons here, royalty. That's how it goes from what you knew. The MC is in Cancer. That's going to be about family. And if you're a royal family, yes, there's going to be intense energies. There's a lot of square. It's a square towards Jupiter, and it's a square towards the sun. It's like, Your Majesty, look at your family, look at all this. I mean, your queen, which is the moon, it's coming in to fix the situations, because evidently the princess doesn't want to listen, and evidently you, Majesty, don't know what you're doing. So the divine powers taking charge over it. It's like, we need to fix the kingdom. But if you look at it this on a kind of like a perspective of general energies, that is about you to put things in life in order. Because right now you maybe don't know what life and order is, what the things in situations is, where are you going to go, what are you going to do, how the things are going to come up with from within you. But the love has to come forward. The love has to learn proper way to love what you do and to love everything from within. That is about to go ahead and remove this dress from you, and go put the working clothes and go clean the floor, because the floor, it's cleaned by someone that you don't appreciate it, and you have to learn. That's what you're there for it. And some of you maybe gonna feel like the life's gonna put you through a hard time, but it's about you to understand what hard time is. That is the energy. I can't just, some of you are feeling it, these energies, and some of you know what's going on in your situation. Apply that energy towards you. At 10 o'clock, the MC is in Cancer. It just passed through Lilith. It is opposing Pluto. It's kind of like, I don't like to go scrub the floor. I don't like to all this. I don't want to be all this. I'm a king, I'm a queen. No, 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 no. Now it's time to understand what that is from within you. But the MC is supporting the North Node and Uranus, that is the divine powers. The divine powers are pretty good with Pluto about transformations. And that transformations is going through the ascendant in Libra, which is maintain the balance for. I'm sorry, that energy goes towards Mercury, that now is telling the moon what she needs to say. But Saturn, who is the karmic ruler, he's got a trine with the ascendant in Libra to maintain the balance. And that balance actually goes into Venus. It's kind of like, here we are to bring the balance from within you. Nothing bad's going to happen. It's just to bring the balance from within you, not to take things for granted as a future queen. A lot of wisdom is going to be here. It's coming in, guys. A lot of wisdom. It's coming as energies. But in these energies, you have to, in order to gain the new wisdom that's coming, you have to remove the old that you know. There's going to be a lot of purging energies within this. So at 11 o'clock, as you see the chart, that is the time where the MC and the moon are coming. That's going to be like, Queen, you have to do your job. You have to go ahead and do the work. It's going to be very powerful aspects. I already show it to you, but actually I'm going to bring it back up because I have a screenshots for you. There he is. So to look at it, as you see at the moon, those are pretty deep aspects, because they are deep because MC is together with the moon. Okay. So as you see at the moon, is going to seize everything, everyone. She's going to have visions about Mars. She's going to have a visions about Jupiter. She's going to have visions from Neptune, from Saturn, not that at all, but it's oppositions of Pluto. That is what are you opposing to change? And there is a sextile with Mercury. As you see it here, there is this divine kite made it up here. That's the base of what the situation is. But this is the wings here of that kite. And when that energy comes in, it is about to understand all this so you can fly the proper way of the kite from within you. And exactly that process is what's happening right now. As you see it, the ascendant and Libra has got a divine energies. They are supported from Neptune, which is the visions. And these visions are attached to the sun. They are coming, and the balance is set to the king. The balance actually is opposing the moon. Is like it's not the right balance. You need to make the right balance. It's not the right transformation. It needs a correction. That is the moment you will understand the corrections. They are coming from within you. Okay, we talked about this before about these corrections. That's what is in Libra. Libra is judgment, but not only judgment. Libra sees corrections, corrective actions to make it better. And also they see the way of how to build it better. That's what all this is within all